Yeah, it feels like a new beginning with this Sounders squad. Long have gone the days of the big superstar coming in here, and now it's a real solid group of players. And you've seen a shift, right? We lost Raul Ruidiaz, but then we add Jesus Ferreira and Paul Arriola. We got Kim Ki-hee back, which was a championship winner in 2019 for us. So it's a little bit different feel with this squad, and I think that's been echoed from the guys on the team that I've talked to, is this group has really come together, and they really feel like it's a fresh start. I don't think that fans really understand how big that move was. When I first started in the league, you rarely saw big-name players that were kind of moving teams, especially at a young age. It was really difficult for a player to find a big move. And what's funny, I actually played against his dad. That's how I know I'm getting old. And so Jesus is 23, 24 years old, somewhere around there, but already has 50-something goals in this league. He's a proven goal scorer. He's with the national team on a consistent basis. And that's what you need in MLS. You have to have the guys that know the league, sprinkled in with a few additions from overseas in South America, Central America. But for the most part, I think that this Sounders team is really built on MLS veterans up through the spine. You still have Stefan Frei, Christian Roldan, Jordan Morris. That's your spine of this team that's been here for a decade plus. Paul Arriola is, he's a fighter, and I've had to play against him when he was a youngster. We were actually in a U.S. men's national team camp early when he was kind of coming out at 19, 20 years old. He likens to a Christian Roldan, where he's going to fight for everything on the field. He's a bulldog. I think that fans are going to love it. He fits the identity of what it means to be a Sounder. He's a proven, and we have to remember, he was a captain of the last team that he was on. And now he's going to come in and have to kind of be, potentially he'll start some games, but I think his role now is going to be to really assist those guys around him and not be the guy. And that's how you know you're going to a good team, right? You take a captain from another team, and you don't immediately put the captain's armband on his shoulder. He knows that he's coming in here to do a job, to work his way into the team. Another U.S. men's national team veteran. Played in Liga MX, so he's got the experience of what it means to play in Major League Soccer. Well, a healthy De La Vega is a guy who, in my opinion, might only be here for a season or two, because I think that his ceiling is that high. And I think that is where Major League Soccer is going now. It's becoming a selling league, and if we can get a glimpse of a top player for 2 or 3 years, that's where this league is going. So I think at his best, he's a 10-10 type player, right? 10 goals, 10 assists a season. And he is a workhorse. You have Champions Cup, you have Leagues Cup, you have Club World Cup, you have MLS, and then the playoffs, obviously hoping to get to another cup. The team was 1 game away last year, maybe 10 minutes if you really break it down from hosting an MLS Cup, and they've only gotten better this year.